The Cityrow Go Max is an attractive smart water rower that offers fun and effective trainer-led classes that use metrics to motivate you, and combines intervals on and off the machine for a full-body burn. If you find a workout boring, you're a lot less likely to do it again. You shouldn't have that problem with the Cityrow Go Max. This $2,195 smart rowing machine not only looks good, with a wood frame, a clear water tank, and a 19.5-inch touchscreen, it will keep you coming back day after day thanks to a wide selection of live and on-demand trainer-led workouts that bring the experience of a boutique fitness class to the comfort and safety of home. It doesn't offer scenic outdoor rows or leaderboards like some smart fitness machines, but the Cityrow Go Max stands out for its signature HIIT classes that alternate time or distance-based rowing intervals with strength moves like bicep curls, lunges, squats, and deadlifts for a full-body workout. Most of the classes are suitable for all experience levels, but there's plenty of beginner-friendly content for those who are new to the sport, as well as advanced classes to challenge experienced rowers. We would have rated the Cityrow Go Max higher had it not been for a few hardware problems affecting our test unit. We still highly recommend the machine for its large and varied class library, excellent instructors, and fun metrics-focused classes that will motivate you to get in your meters. That said, the Nordic Track RW900 remains our editor's choice winner. It isn't as attractively designed as the Cityrow Go Max, but it has a larger screen, gives you access to a wide selection of scenic outdoor rows filmed on waterways all over the world, and at $1,699, it costs less. Founded in 2014, Cityrow initially started out with one boutique fitness studio in New York City's Union Square area, and has since expanded to 12 locations across the U.S. In 2018, Cityrow entered the digital arena with the launch of its first smart home rowing machine. Cityrow offers two smart rowers, the $2,195 Cityrow Go Max, launched earlier this year, which features a 19.5-inch touchscreen on which you can stream classes, and the $1,495 Classic, the original model launched in 2018, which connects to your own phone or tablet via Bluetooth. This review focuses on the Max model. Similar to the Ergata, the Cityrow Go Max is manufactured in the U.S. by Water Rower and features a handsome wood frame and a water resistance system that naturally adjusts with your effort, so the harder you pull, the more resistance you feel. As you row, you can hear the water whooshing around the tank, which adds to the experience. Water resistance rowers look cool and offer a meditative experience, mimicking the sounds of rowing outdoors, but they require a bit more maintenance than other models. To prevent nastiness in the tank, you'll need to add one water purification about every 6 months, or sooner if your rower is in contact with direct sunlight. My unit came with 4 tablets. The good news is that when you register your machine, Water Rower will send you additional tablets for free. Delivery and installation are included in the Max's price. If you'd rather not pay the whole cost up front, you can finance the rower starting at $122 per month for 18 months with 0% April. As is customary for smart workout machines, you have to pay extra for a class membership. Priced at $29 per month or $348 per year, the Cityrow Go subscription gives you unlimited access to the company's workout class library and the ability to set up an unlimited number of user profiles on the rower so everyone's stats are kept separate. The subscription also gives you access to the Cityrow Go mobile app, so you can track your stats and stream the company's workouts on your phone or tablet. The Cityrow Go Max is made from sustainable American ashwood and black powder-coated aluminum. While the Ergata's seat rolls on 2 rails, the Cityrow Go Max features a monorail design, which feels sturdy and smooth. Measuring 85 by 22 by 45 inches and weighing just 75 pounds dry, the Max is relatively compact and lightweight for a smart workout machine. It supports users up to 375 pounds with a 39-inch maximum inseam. To save space, you can fold down the display arm and store the machine vertically. In the upright storage position, It has a 24 by 22 inch footprint and stands 85 inches tall. In testing, I was able to easily move the machine into its upright storage position on my own. The attached touchscreen is sweat-resistant and swivels 30 degrees on either side for a good viewing angle on and off the machine, and it supports Bluetooth so you can connect a pair of wireless headphones. There are two 10-watt speakers with physical volume control buttons on the right side of the display. In terms of price, the Max slightly undercuts the Ergatta and Hydro machines. The gaming-focused Ergatta, which features a smaller 17.3-inch touchscreen, costs $2,199, plus $199 for shipping and installation and $29 monthly for a membership. The Hydro features a larger 22-inch touchscreen, a sleek aluminum and steel frame, and an electromagnetic resistance drag mechanism you can adjust from 1 to 300. It also costs $2,199, but its membership is the priciest at $38 per month. The aforementioned Nordic Track RW900 doesn't offer the same aesthetic appeal as any of these machines, but it features a 22-inch screen and both digital magnetic and manual air resistance. It costs $1,699 plus $199 for delivery, and comes with a free 1-year iFit family membership. Like the Max and the Ergatta, the RW900 folds up to save space when not in use. My Max review unit arrived fully assembled, with water already in the tank. The mass delivery team rolled the rower into my house, placed it in my desired location, and were on their way. The delivery process only took a few minutes. Unfortunately, I experienced a series of problems that took around 10 days to fix before I could begin using the machine, requiring me to remove and replace two separate parts, the screen and the mounting bracket. First, after connecting the rower to my home Wi-Fi network, it got stuck on a loading screen and wouldn't budge. I tried restarting the machine several times, and it always went right back to the same loading screen. While sitting there frustrated, I spotted a few tiny air bubbles near the corners of the display. Upon closer examination, I noticed there was a clear film on the display, which was odd because I had already peeled off the protective screen cover. I peeled off the second layer, and it left a sticky residue all over the screen. After spending a good 10 minutes trying to remove it, making a big mess in the process and ultimately failing to get it all off, I contacted the company and was sent a replacement screen. I easily removed the old display without assistance, then screwed on the new one. I'm not particularly handy, so I was feeling pretty proud of myself at this point, but I got cocky too soon. To connect the screen, you need to plug two cords into the mounting bracket on the back. One of the cords wouldn't go in all the way, so I pulled it out to try again, and the tiny metal part where you insert it came out with it. I knew something was wrong because I could see glue on the part that came out. It turned out to be the hookup for the rowing metrics sensor. At this point, the new screen was working, so I could follow along with workouts, but my rowing metrics weren't showing up. After contacting Cityrow about this second issue, the company mercifully had its manufacturing partner Water Rower overnight me a new mounting bracket. I hit a roadblock when trying to swap out this part because I didn't have the correct tool for the job. Fortunately, my neighbor is handy, so I sent him a photo of the screw I needed to remove, and he came over with the appropriate tool, replaced the broken mounting bracket, plugged in all the cords, and the machine was ready. When setting up your account, the machine will ask you to answer a few questions about yourself, including whether you have any experience rowing, whether you own weights, and how many times per week you want to work out. Next, it goes over the different types of classes available on the platform, and the Just Row feature, which lets you create your own workout. Finally, you have the option to watch a tutorial video that explains proper rowing form and the metrics you'll see during workouts. During my first workout, the video stopped several times to buffer, but this problem was easily fixable. I initially had the Max rower connected to my router's 2.4 GHz network, so I switched it to the 5 GHz channel and that solved the buffering problem. If you're interested in purchasing the Max, don't let my troubles deter you. The machine comes with a 5-year frame warranty, a 3-year non-electronic component warranty, and a 1-year tablet warranty. The company says that the issues I experienced with my test unit would absolutely be covered under warranty. It assured me that if I was an actual customer, not a professional reviewer, it still would have sent me a replacement screen at no charge. This is not a widespread defect, but malfunctions can happen, a Cityrow spokesperson said in a statement. We have top-notch customer service to ensure that we can quickly resolve any issues our customers encounter. This is a new product, so our team is evaluating every malfunction to ensure that our defect rate is as low as possible. If you experience any issues with your machine, email the company's customer service team at go@cityrow.com for help. Cityrow's customer service team can also walk you through the installation of replacement parts virtually, if needed. And after experiencing Cityrow's excellent classes, I quickly forgave the initial setup troubles. The Max's interface is well organized, with tabs on the bottom for Home, Classes, Track, and Just Row. A column on the left side of the Home tab shows your total workouts, meters rowed, progress toward your weekly activity goal, and progress toward your next distance badge. At the top of the home screen, there's a side-scrolling carousel of classes added to the library that week, which makes it easy to find new content. Below the new class carousel is an activity feed showing the 2 latest classes you've taken, along with your metrics for those sessions. Alongside that is a section for recommended classes and programs you might like. In the Classes tab, you can browse the workout library and filter sessions by type, duration, or instructor. When you tap into one of these categories, you can browse all classes that match that criteria, and use additional filters on the side of the screen to further narrow your choices. Along the bottom of the Classes tab is a side-scrolling carousel of community favorites. When browsing classes, you'll see a check mark next to the ones you've already completed. You can also filter the library to exclude or only show classes you've already taken. Classes you mark with a heart icon show up in your favorites for quick access if you want to take them again. At the time of this writing, there are 561 workouts in the on-demand library, with 10 to 12 classes being added per week. In addition to the on-demand classes, Cityrow also streams around 30 live workouts each week. During live classes, the Cityrow instructor can track your efforts and offer real-time feedback and shoutouts. All live classes are added to the on-demand library the next day. Most Cityrow workouts are suitable for users of all experience levels, since the instructors typically break down the rowing stroke as part of the warm-up, stress proper form throughout the class, and offer beginner-friendly modifications for floor-based moves. Many of the classes incorporate stretching and strength training moves, so you'll want to purchase a workout mat and a couple of sets of dumbbells so you can participate. At the bare minimum, 2 sets of dumbbells is probably fine to start with, a lighter set you can lift overhead, and a heavier set for deadlifts, squats, and other leg exercises. As a yoga teacher and practitioner, I appreciate that Cityrow offers mobility and yoga classes, which are a great supplement to the more intense HIIT and strength workouts, especially when you're sore. The company also offers beginner and advanced workouts, and experience level search filters to easily locate them. If you're new to rowing or working out in general, you'll want to start with the beginner program, which consists of 3 classes a week for a month to teach you proper rowing form and give you a taste of the various types of workouts available on the platform. On the other end of the spectrum, advanced users can check out the 50-minute endurance, HIIT, and power rows. I typically filter the library to show just 30-minute signature HIIT classes that include weights, because they're my favorite. I'm a little scared to try the 50-minute rows, but I like that the platform offers room to grow. When you find a class that looks good, tap on the preview photo for more information, including a written description, any additional equipment you'll need such as light and medium dumbbells, average meters other users rowed during that session, and the average class rating out of 5 stars. If you've taken the class before, you'll see the date, your metrics, and your star rating on the preview screen. Cityrow keeps track of all your activity and metrics in the Track tab. Here, you can view graphs of your total active minutes, workouts completed, and meters rode over the past week and month. It also shows your personal records for distance, split time, and power, along with any badges you have earned. When you feel like working out without instruction, head over to the Just Row tab. This lets you start an unguided workout, during which the machine will show your metrics and play music. You can use the machine's time and distance interval control buttons during unguided workouts, and it will keep track of your stats for the session. On the bottom left side of the interface, you'll see your name. Tap that to access Wi-Fi and Bluetooth settings, adjust your personal preferences, and view your account information. During Cityrow rowing workouts, there are three main metrics to look at on the screen: stroke rate, intensity percentage, and split time. It also shows your total meters rowed and cumulative power. If you forget what these metrics mean, you can tap the information icon at the bottom of the screen for a refresher. On the top left side of the class screen is a button that lets you pair wireless headphones with the machine if you don't want to listen via the built-in speakers. Along the bottom of the class screen is a progress bar showing the remaining time in the workout, flanked by buttons that let you go back or skip forward 10 seconds. Unlike a Peloton workout, you can pause Cityrow classes at any time by simply tapping the screen, or use the progress bar to skip to any point in the workout. Peloton, on the other hand, doesn't let you pause, rewind, or fast-forward workouts, which is slightly annoying, but the company says it's an intentional decision to help ensure that you work as hard as you would in a live indoor cycling class. Next to the progress bar on the bottom left side of the class screen is an audio button, which when tapped shows the name of the song playing and lets you control the instructor and music volume separately. Like the Ergata and the BRRN board, Cityrow gets its music from Feed.fm. On Cityrow's platform, you don't get a choice of stations, but the music is always appropriate for the style of class you're taking. You'll hear upbeat music during the signature hit workouts and mellow tunes during yoga sessions. As mentioned, if you don't like a song, you can always turn the music volume all the way down while keeping the trainer volume up. By default, the progress bar and on-screen volume button are hidden until you tap the screen, so you can focus on your metrics. If you'd rather them be visible at all times, just tap the up arrow to the left of the volume button. Cityrow's time and distance interval control buttons, located on the bottom right side of the class interface, are my favorite features. During rowing workouts, the trainer might tell you to set a certain time or distance interval, like 30 seconds or 50 meters, on your machine. You use these buttons to do that. As soon as you start rowing, the machine will start the countdown. If it's a time interval, the machine will keep track of how many meters you covered. If it's a distance interval, the machine will record how long it took you to row that far. Cityrow instructors often use the first interval to establish your baseline. The next time you start that same interval, the machine will show your time or distance for the previous one at the top of the screen, so you know what you're trying to beat. Over the course of the workout, instructors often have you complete the same interval several times, encouraging you to row faster or push harder to beat your previous distance or time. This adds a competitive aspect to the workouts, and gives you a goal to strive for, so you push yourself. It also helps pass the time and makes the workouts fun. After a workout, Cityrow shows your total distance, power, and best split time for the session, and displays any records you achieved. It also asks you to rate the class, instructor, and your intensity level. I've been testing the Max for 5 weeks, and I really like the company's workouts. As mentioned, Cityrow's signature hit classes, which combine speed and distance rowing intervals with mat-based strength moves, are my favorite. They typically start with a quick warm-up on the machine breaking down the rowing stroke, before you get on your mat for some yoga-style stretching. The instructors often incorporate a move yogis call lizard, but which they refer to as the world's greatest stretch. To do it, you start in a plank or downward dog, and bring one foot to the outside of the hand. Next, you'll get back on the machine for some rowing intervals, with the instructor guiding your pace and intensity the whole time. I feel a great sense of accomplishment when I beat my previous result during a challenging interval. The instructors do the workout with you, and will tell you if they beat their last interval or not. Classes filmed prior to the pandemic often included 3 people, the instructor and 2 students, one of whom demonstrates modifications for beginners. Since the pandemic, the instructors have been working out solo. After the first round of rowing intervals, you usually get back on the mat for a strength block, which could consist of weighted or body weight moves. They offer upper body, lower body, and full body focused signature HIIT classes, so the strength moves will depend on which you pick. They could include push-ups, renegade rows, deadlifts, lunges, squats, tricep extensions, or other moves. Next, you get back on the rower for more intervals, then you usually do another strength segment, before you finally get back on the rower for the finisher. The finishers always kill me, when the instructor says to put 4 minutes or 1,000 meters on the rower for it, I feel simultaneously tapped out and motivated. The 30-minute classes fly by, offering an efficient, effective, and fun workout. The BRRN board offers similar classes, except you alternate strength moves with sliding, not rowing. When I first started working out on the Max, I exclusively took classes led by the company's founding instructor Annie Mulgrew. More recently, I have forced myself to branch out and try classes from several of the other instructors, including Alex Diana, Hollis Tuttle, Sean Tubbs, and Shane McAdoo. All of the instructors are excellent, they go over proper form, offer modifications for beginners, and really get into the workout, so it feels like you're not alone. In the 5 weeks I have been testing the Cityrow Go Max, I have completed 21 classes and rowed more than 45,000 meters. I am proud of myself for the work I have put in on the Max, and I can feel my fitness improving. According to Cityrow, my personal best 500-meter split time was 1:41, which is pretty impressive considering that less than a year ago, I was a total rowing newbie and struggled for a 2 o'clock split time. Rowing is an excellent way to increase your cardiovascular fitness, build endurance, and tone your body while putting minimal stress on your joints. When performed correctly, it offers a full-body workout that uses your leg, core, and arm muscles. Whether you're new to rowing or a seasoned crew member, the $2,195 Cityrow Go Max will motivate you to get in your meters with a wide selection of fun and effective trainer-led classes, including HIIT, endurance, and strength, plus mobility and yoga for your active recovery days. Cityrow's instructors constantly stress proper form to keep you safe and encourage you to push harder and give it your all. The Max is as attractive as it is smart, with a wood frame, a 19.5-inch rotating touchscreen, and a clear tank so you can see and hear the water whooshing inside. My test unit had a few hardware problems, but I was able to swap out the defective parts fairly easily, and Cityrow assured me that these issues would be covered under warranty. With that in mind, we can confidently recommend the Max to anyone in search of a highly effective yet low-impact smart gym machine. That said, the Nordic Track RW900 costs less and gives you access to a larger and more varied workout library, so it remains our top pick in this category.